Well, Danny, 3 points. How do you put that performance into words?
Well, I think a really valuable 3 points. Credit to the group. It's not been an easy preparation going into this game. We obviously had a lot of injury issues in the middle of midfield. So yeah, for us to come through and to win the game, I think a clean sheet. I thought we showed a lot of resilience, a lot of determination, a lot of grit. 2 EFL debuts from the beginning of a game in Jay Mingy and Zach Swanson. I think we're really proud of both of those boys because they've worked exceptionally hard to this point. It's Jay Mingy's birthday today, so it was a great day for him. It's a birthday that certainly he'll remember. It's such a special thing to be a professional footballer, and when you make your EFL debut from the start, we all know the amount of dedication, the amount of commitment, the amount of sacrifice that's gone in, not just by him but by his family and all of the people that have worked with him. So we're proud of Jay and proud of Zach because, like I said, it's a brilliant achievement and hopefully it'll be the first of many for both of them.
You made 5 changes in total, just as you alluded to their debuts for Zach and Jay. How impressed were you with them on what was their first outing in the league?
Yeah, I think you probably want to try to give people their first starts maybe at home in easier circumstances. This was a tough game for us, but that wasn't possible. And I thought both of them handled themselves really, really well. Zach keeping a clean sheet, great for him. I thought Jay was just outstanding first half. I thought his ability to turn defence into attack. He has this fantastic way of receiving the ball and driving past people. I thought he was aggressive and snappy in the tackle. And yeah, I thought it was a really good display. I think the next challenge for him now is to give the 90-minute performance. He suffered towards the end and we didn't want to have to take him off because it was an important part in the game, but we had to. So now we have to try to work towards the 90-minute performance, but that's a good challenge for him. And yeah, I thought they both did well. I mean, yeah, there was some changes. Some were forced. We never want to play without Dane Scarlett. Of course we don't, because he gives us so much energy and intensity. But we have to remember he's only an 18-year-old boy, and actually he's played more games this season than he did in the whole of last season. And we were in a 3-game week, so we had to pick and choose when we could play him. And as well as that, we have a lot of faith and a lot of belief in Joe Pigott, and it was good to get him in from the start today because I thought he deserved that.
You said about the issues in preparation. What does it say about the group that they can come here today and take the 3 points and a clean sheet as well? Yeah,
I think it says a lot about the group, a lot about the togetherness and the spirit. And people like Ryan Tunnicliffe, I think he deserves real special recognition because he hasn't had it all of his own way. We've kept a good relationship. We've always treated each other with respect. And I think when you do that and you're good to other people, then they normally reciprocate in their behaviours. And I thought he gave everything to the group today, and I was proud of his performance. He had to give a bit up because he likes to play as the 8 and be much more involved offensively. He couldn't do that today. He had to play more as the 6 in the shape that we picked. But he put in a really honest, hard-working, team-orientated performance.
Sean Raggett with the goal from a well-worked set piece. Is that something you've been working on?
Well, it was nice to get on the right side of the set pieces today because we've been frustrated in the last 2 games because we don't normally get on the wrong side of them. So no, it was good to score from a set piece. I thought 2 centre halves, Josh Griffiths, 2 centre halves, I thought they were excellent today. Really, really, really good performances and a big part of why we won.
And just a word on the supporters making a birthday even more special for you.
Yeah, I just thought, for us, they just have this kind of intuition, our supporters. When a team suffers, they just know the moment to get behind them and stick with them. Never hear the negativity or the moaning and groaning. When a team struggles, they seem to always feel that and know how to pick them up and help them. And we needed them today because it wasn't a perfect performance by any stretch of the imagination. I think we had a really good start. I think we carried goal threat throughout, but I didn't think we had the control that we would have liked. But bearing in mind the circumstances and the challenges that we had going into the game, we certainly would have taken the result.